everyone. Welcome to Practical Pet Chat. Lorin, I heart my pets, and there's a specific day coming up where, I think a lot of people like myself, certainly buying lots. Look at you sending out hearts on the video. You really do love our audience and all of those pets out there. That could be quite annoying, but I love it. That's great. So that being said, what are you doing for your pets? Are you someone who does get your pets Valentines? I'm going to bet the answer is yes, and maybe pearls. No?
Oh, please. Um, I I love the concept.
Diamonds?
No, I love the concept. I love the idea of Valentine's Day being more about the four-legged, two-legged, feathery, all the creatures in our lives than I do for humans. Because I feel like for humans, it's just so, it's just been made into this uh, retail, guilt trip. Um, and animals don't have any expectations, right?
That's exactly where I was going when you were saying that.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
care, they don't know. They love attention. I love to give it to them, but I feel like this is going to be really corny, but I feel like every day is Valentine's Day with my dogs.
No, it's so funny you say that because I just had this conversation recently with someone where I was just like, who scammed us into this? Like,
Right.
sh- like this one day I love you so much more than every other day. So here's proof in some expensive manner or some
Yes.
over the top. And
Chocolate and
unfortunately,
flowers. Yeah.
yeah, I'm fortunate. My wife is not that way. I am certainly not that way. So I probably trend more like you, where it's like, I feel that every day. I don't need a like reminder day. It had to be for us men. I'm going to take the bullet on this one, guys. Where maybe we just needed that reminder at some point, but like so many other things at this point, I agree with you. It's funny because literally when we talk about this stuff, for myself, the kids, my wife, etc., it's great. We acknowledge it, but they would honestly just prefer a card or a note about, something that we all see special in each other. That's all any of us need. And then we're like, let's do something where we go do something and Bella can go with us,
Hmm.
and so hey, let's go do a hike. Hey, let's go down to wherever. Let's spend some extra time with Belle. And then it's special because it's the entire family.
Right.
And let's really, make this about just our overall love for the family. Okay, I'm totally down for that. I love that. And I love that you called that out. Our dogs aren't sitting there, at least mine's not going, yeah, I'm going to need pearls, a few diamonds, and that cashmere sweater that I saw when I was walking with you near South Coast Plaza. Um,
And I
so,
can tell you that all of those things, probably predominantly, most of the dogs would be like, I don't want any of that crap. You
yeah,
got a
that's true.
chew, you got a toy, you got time.
I was just going to say, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Just make me the focus of time
Hmm.
a little bit more than you do on hopefully every other day. But yeah, that they don't need stuff. I love that you do that. Although I will say I do plan on making a special meal for Bella. So I don't know. Like I know.
Wait a minute. What about all the stuff you just said?
I know. Well, it's so funny because I'm thinking
You,
about,
you just
oh
blew all
dang.
that off.
Yeah, no, I did buy something special to prepare for her for
Oh my
um
gosh.
but it's something as simple as that, and she's not getting filet mignon or Kobe beef.
Oh, so you
Uh,
don't love her that
I don't love
much.
her that much. Oh my gosh, I knew you people would go this way. Belle, that's it. I'm
Whenever we eat steak, whenever we have filet mignon, anything like that, the dogs always get a little piece of raw filet mignon. And they
yeah.
think that is like the greatest invention of anything they've ever had in their lives. And yeah, I mean, I can't believe you don't give your dog filet mignon.
Well, so here's the difference though,
Cheapskate.
right? You have tiny dogs.
Belle,
Yep.
come to my house. I'll feed you
You
filet
can go to
mignon.
her house. You don't get any cricket at her house though.
No, you get
Uh,
filet mignon.
You're trying to steal my dog. How loving is that? We
Pretty
started off with
easy. Pretty
heart. I don't know
easy.
if my folks, do you know I'm
Carnivore.
doing the heart thing and nothing's coming up on the screen?
What does that tell you?
Yeah.
Carnivore. Filet mignon,
Okay.
crickets.
Well, that is
Filet
true.
mignon,
But better
crickets.
protein, better for the
Filet
environment, all the
mignon,
rest of that.
yummier, crickets. Blah.
Listen, I'm coming to your house too if it's filet mignon. Um, but the other thing too, though, is
Grass fed, grass finished.
you're and ending up partially in the grass as it's passed through the system.
That's
But
okay.
that's okay.
Full
Now,
circle.
here's the thing: your dogs are tiny. Belle will stand at the counter as I prepare meals, so she's my sous chef anyway. So and it's always the like I should film this one of these times because
She needs a sous chef hat.
you know what, she does not like hats. It's like one of my sad things, but that's okay. It's self-respect. I got it. She tells me to put the hat on if I like literally if I put a hat on, she'll flip it off, then grab it and fling it my way. Like, no, you wear the dumb hat. But that being said, she'll stand, but she makes these little sounds and it's hilarious. It's like, oh, it's like, yeah,
She's a
no,
Wookiee.
yeah, like, where's my piece? I see portions for everybody but me. And it's like, yeah, this is the human side. Well, because I season it and I use different
Just
spices.
don't season
Well,
hers.
no, of course not. But I'm just saying, she sees the portions and she goes, I'll take that portion, not this little tiny one over here. What's going on, Dad? Am I not snuggling you enough at night? Which the answer to that, by the way, is an absolute no. And if you see me looking over to the side here, because Belle sits here and she's holding up a sign after every comment I make of, 3.2, and she rates me very low, apparently,
I
with my
think the last
podcast.
sign she's got that she's holding up right now is anybody got a ride to Texas? There's
Moving to
filet
Texas.
mignon waiting for
Listen,
me.
there's a lot of people going from California to Texas these days. Let's not go there on this loving, wonderful thing. Really, folks, I think Valentine's Day, to Lorin, your point, really should be every day. But if you're looking for something new, something unique to do,
And it's fun.
yeah, it is fun. And, it's a great excuse. Sometimes that's all it needs to be. Give me an extra excuse to do something
Right.
special for someone, whether it's human, whether it's our, beloved pets, my furry fan, it's all good. Although I know the tortoises are also starting to write a petition for me. So, but I did
It's
get them.
it's slow going.
It's, they'll get it in time for next Valentine's Day. Wow, Lorin is on fire today, folks.
Sorry.
I might have to reach out to some folks to get some additional gifts sent to that house. Wow, this episode is really devolved quickly.
The track.
Yeah, it went off the rails. The minute you started throwing heart
Filet
emojis,
mignon.
yeah. But I've done things in the past. I certainly I used to do the little heart. I've got my little molds to make little treats and all that stuff, and so I would make little heart
Did you make them
popsicles.
out of meat?
I would make a variety pack because
Out of meat.
well, no, I also had other things. I am not just pure protein. I like to have fun.
I
Uh,
know. She would rather have meat. She sent a note.
she said,
And
"Oh my God,
now all the notes are going to be filet mignon.
yeah,
Send
filet
filet
mignon."
mignon.
I was gonna say, man, but you know what? It's so funny too because sometimes it's also just I want to go for a ride. And so
Yeah.
it's just something that literally we're gonna have fun. In fact, it's interesting too because I was talking with one of my daughters about like hey, her schedule is so compact and all this. Can we work it around her schedule and this and that? And I'm like, what? Now that I think about it, it would even be better if it was just the two of them because they
Right.
don't get the same amount of time. And so Valentine's Day or not, what a great reminder to find those special moments, find those ways. Hopefully it's every day, but even if we need a reminder of whenever we can, to really show them how special we are. It's one of the things that I do love about Belle that's different about her than some of the other pets I've had throughout my lifetime is she goes to every single family member each time they come in the door and makes them feel so special. Like, you're home. I love you. This is great. I'm going back over there now, but I love you. And that's her way of showing us every day, even if they leave and come back 10 times. I missed you for that 12 seconds you walked outside and came back in. We need to do more of that. Maybe that's that Valentine's Day gift we give. Today will be the start of I'm going to make sure I give you that 5 moments of this that I haven't been doing because the year got off to a quick start and I have found myself being pulled in 100 different directions. Okay. You know, I love it there. You're not getting pearls though. No pearls, no earrings.
Filet mignon.
Um,
I'm advocating for that.
filet mignon. Oh my gosh. And is it filet mignon or mignon?
No,
Because,
it's mignon.
oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
No,
You're
I'm
fancier
sure.
than I am. Okay.
No. No, not
You
fancier.
clearly have the fancy dogs. I've got the rough and tumble.
Oh, I
Uh,
have the not real dogs.
yeah. No, but okay. So let me finish off with this because I know we're both. And if you tell me filet mignon, I just might have to figure out how to do the hard thing that you're doing. But folks, please send emails to that address above her head there and let her know what you feel about the hearts. Yeah, let's not get ourselves banned by some social media networks.
Oh,
But
will that do that? Hearts will do that?
anything these days, right? So
You're
let's all have a
kidding.
heart and let's make sure that we finish off with this fun one. There has been a time that you have given your fur members a Valentine's Day gift. What just popped into your head when I said that? What is one or two Valentine's Day gifts that you gave to fur members? If you say filet mignon, I am going to scream.
I, I Me specifically,
Yeah.
I give meat treats. Honestly, I don't make a big deal out of it. I spend time with them, or we'll go to lunch and eat somewhere outside,
Okay. That's good.
that they can go along. Or I'll make little treats like you, but out of a cookie mold, but not cookie.
Okay.
They'll be meat, that kind of thing. You could, put those in the air dryer. You could put them in the oven. Even if you just give them raw, they would love that. But in our house, we sort of live by the why wait
I
for
couldn't agree with you
anything, any holiday or anything like that. My husband started that, gosh, years and years ago, where he'd get me a present and then the note that he would put on it because it's Thursday
Oh, I love
or
that.
because it's, Tuesday or whatever.
Kelly's
And
so
and
sentimental.
oh my gosh, so romantic. And we have lived by that,
I love that.
we don't look to, what'd you get for the holidays? What did you get for your birthday? It's whenever you see something, whenever it hits you, so that every day is special and not just a holiday. And so we live like that with our animals, and especially because their lives are so short.
Right.
So who wants to wait for, will we get another Valentine's Day? Will we get another, how do we know?
Right. Right.
So I don't want to wait for that. I want to tell them I love them every day, and give them filet mignon whenever I can. And,
All right.
love them and spoil them. And I try to keep cricket powder out of their lives. So, that's just me.
Ouch. Ouch. A lot of arrows coming my way. Cupid
But
clearly,
in keeping, right,
yeah,
with
yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Cupid clearly not on my side in this episode. But I will say, so for Bella in particular, the best gift I can give her, besides my time and all that, but that I've given her, is anything that has wrapping paper on it. Because Bella, whether it's Christmas, birthdays, Valentine's Day, she just loves the idea. And I think it's just because the kids were, so excited as well and tearing open the paper. She doesn't care what's in there. It's like I can take, and I have, unfortunately, taken things that she has because she'll be like, what, like nothing wrapped this year? Okay, like, can you just put in a little effort, Dad? So maybe I will take a filet mignon and wrap that and see which one she chooses this year. Maybe that way everybody's happy with me.
Please film that and send me
Oh
that.
God,
I want to
yeah,
see that
yeah.
because I already know the wrapping paper is losing on this one.
That is, yeah, that's true. I think most of it. Maybe what I'll do, filet mignon on one side, wrapped something on the other side, and we'll see which one she picks. That would be interesting.
Do like a shell game and have a cricket treat, a filet mignon treat, and then something else and mix them all up and see which one she picks. And if
Uh,
it's filet mignon, more arrows will be forthcoming in future episodes.
I will say this: she is very smart at me doing those things because I do that a lot. I am a big nose game person with her. And so much so, I even shared with you my water thing of my
Hmm.
alkaline water versus not. And I love doing that, but I think she's hip to that. So I'm gonna save the filet mignon. But that being said, hey, what do you do for your pets? No shame. I promise we will not have
Well,
Laura.
there's no shame because
Yeah.
you're already doing cricket patter. What could be worse? Come on.
Oh, folks, thanks for joining us as always for hopefully somewhat entertaining practical pet chats. I cannot wait to see you all again soon. Lauren, I appreciate you so much.
Happy Valentine's Day, Rob.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there, especially our furry family members.
Exactly. Bye, guys.
The content of this podcast is for informational purposes only. It is not intended as, nor should it be construed as, professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment for your pets. Always seek the advice of a qualified veterinarian with any questions you may have regarding your pet's health or medical condition. Never disregard professional veterinary advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard on this podcast. The hosts and the guests of this podcast are not liable for any actions taken based on the information shared during these episodes. Any reliance on the information provided is solely at your own risk. Copyright 2026 Practical Pet Chat. All rights reserved. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or reproduction of any content from this podcast, including but not limited to audio, scripts, and show notes, is prohibited without prior written consent. The opinions and views expressed by the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Practical Pet Chat.